you weren't going to go to work today, you'd let someone know. You'd message or call someone to tell them why you weren't going to make it to work. Wouldn't you? If you were unable to make your visit to the doctors today, you'd call them and let them know. Vice versa, if they were unable to honour your appointment, they'd call you and let you know. If for no other reason, they wouldn't want you turning up there angrily and bothering their staff. If you had a parcel being delivered today from any of the online shops, you'd get regular emails. And if you weren't at home, you'd get an email saying it had been delivered. Regular updates throughout the entire process, being packaged, being dispatched. If you were going to meet someone for a drink or perhaps go to the cinema or something to eat and you weren't able to make it, would you let them know, or would you just let them go ahead with the booking and not turn up? So why, when your housing association doesn't turn up for a repair, or doesn't keep you updated, doesn't notify you, doesn't give you a call, doesn't send you an email, why? Why is this basic customer-centric requirement of any service delivery not being handled by housing associations? The reason is quite simple. Most housing associations won't have outbound teams who are dedicated to updating customers, to making an outbound proactive call to let people know why someone won't be turning up at their house, why there's a delay in a repair, why there's a failure to respond in the time that they'd initially agreed. And the reason housing associations don't have outbound teams is because they're short-staffed, and they'll say that all their teams are busy dealing with inbound traffic. But they haven't carefully put together all the pieces yet, because if you had an outbound team updating customers, making them aware of delays and situations, you would reduce your inbound traffic. Not only would you reduce your inbound traffic, but the customer experience would be a better one because they were kept in the loop, they were informed, they didn't waste their day waiting for someone who didn't turn up and didn't call. Start putting teams on outbound action. Start being proactive and let people know when you're not going to turn up. Beyond anything else, it's just polite. And after all, aren't residents, your customers, at the heart of everything you do? Of course, maybe I've just got it wrong. Maybe I've just oversimplified everything. But if you can't get the basics right and keep people updated and politely letting them know if you're not going to make it, how can you be trusted with the big stuff? My name's Ben, this is the housing sector, and this has just been another Food for Thought.